Sometimes the timing is off. Sometimes things are just on hold. Here I am going around my little business, running around doing this and that today. And things are not going as I planned. There's a delay here, there's something here, there's something going on over here. And we're just on hold. So I pulled over here in this little piece of ground in between the areas where I have my appointments. And I'm just kind of sitting, kind of walking around, waiting for the plans to come through. I think our life is kind of like that. We have these great plans and we have everything in order and the way that we want things to go. And something occurs. Maybe it was our scheduling. Maybe it was our choices that weren't exactly in line with how things should be or how things turned out. Maybe it's divine from God that you need to take this minute, you need to take this break, you need to take a minute to think, do something else, send out some emails, make some phone calls, answer a few DMs, whatever it is. Sometimes our best made plans are just put on hold. So how do we deal with this downtime in a sense? Do I run home? Do I go do this? Do I fill in the schedule with something else? What do I do in these times where my best made plans are not working out? What do you do? How do you deal with, hey, this is going to happen today and I'm all excited and things are going to be okay and we'll knock this out and knock this out. Maybe it's something you've been planning for a long time and a roadblock pops up, and things are put on hold. Maybe you find a quiet place in your mind or not exactly quiet, but just a place to pull off the road, the highway that we're on of our lives. And you just contemplate and you sit and you think about, how can I make it better next time I plan all these things and it doesn't work out the way I wish it had. Or maybe you're one of those who say, oh, okay, it's cool, everything's fine, I'll just keep going and I'll keep doing this. I'm not that guy. When my schedule gets off, it throws me off. It throws off the rest of my day. And so here I am on hold, sitting on the side of the road, waiting and waiting and waiting. What do I do? My best made plans went awry. Didn't come out the way I chose it to be. I take a breath. I think good thoughts. And I know that in the right time, in God's timing, or just when I'm a little more patient perhaps, things will work out as they were meant to be. It's hard when things get put on hold, especially if it's things that we desire and we want in our lives, very importantly, but it seems like there's just put off and put off and put off, time and time and time again. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a job. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your relationship with God. Maybe it's your commitment to, you feel a calling to do something and you just keep putting it off, or things keep rising up and coming against you. And you're unsure of how to get started. And we end up on hold, just sitting, just waiting and waiting, and nothing ever gets done. I pray that's not the case. I pray you stay driven and you keep moving forward, as I'm going to have to here today. take a minute, stand around for a little bit, think, do a few other things to keep my mind off the situation, and then move forward, move forward, move forward. On hold is not an option. Though sometimes we have no choice. I don't like being on hold. How about you? Drives this dude nuts. Want to get things done, want to accomplish something today. But I think a lot of times God sees we need a break. We need a minute. We need a minute to sit, to breathe, before things really ramp up, before things get crazy. So I'll sit and I'll wait for God's perfect timing. Keep making your plans, keep booking things, keep doing what you got to do, and it will all fall into order as God sees fit for our lives. It's a hard thing to put God's will before ours, but it's important growth. See, they're going somewhere. It's an important growth in our life. Things might be on hold, but they ain't going to stay that way.